4 feet on the stripes in the Alabama highway.
Our feet aren't synchronized.
똑같이 걸을까?
Yeah.
Left first? first day I saw you seems long ago. I still remember it was so cold. You were warm and I was some green tea. You asked me, can you lend me sugar? You grabbed the chicken bowl and shook her, and you put all the sugar right on me. And what a crash, what a crash. Felt a sudden sugar rush as you sang me your apologies. When the second day we met by chance, what is we doing incidents? Find the sugar girl right next to me.
In a perfect world, I wouldn't have met you at all.
I'm gonna apply for extra funding, la 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 la. Like I need to have that ground. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because otherwise, that's already happened.
Why are you both here?
I'm confused.